Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel. This is DJ Vinyl Vertigo, and I'm doing something. I've been challenged. I'm not challenged, but I am doing a tag today that there's a tag called the 2026 Americana Tag that was brought about by Americana Sam, who has a really wonderful channel. If you check out Americana Sam, he knows a lot about Americana music and country and all that kind of stuff, and other things as well. But he definitely focuses on Americana, and he does great interviews as well. Um, and he does great videos or streams with Alex from Beer and Vinyl, and they're fun together. I haven't met either one of them in person, but it'd be really great to hang out with those guys. But Alex is the one who I just watched his video yesterday, I think it was, and well, I'll just cut to the chase. The final question on the 12 question tag is it's not really a question. It's actually a request or yeah, it's something to do, and you have to nominate someone else to do the tag. And guess what? Mr. Alex nominated me to do the Americana tag. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get stumped big time because I have Americana stuff, but it's mostly on CD and not on vinyl. And I was like, oh God, this is going to be hard. But you know what? It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Um, but I'm going to just tell you there's two responses that I have that I have only CD for. So I'm going to show you the CD, and everything else is vinyl. So I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. And this is my idea of what Americana is. Okay, so it's just my take on it. So here we go. We're gonna get started. Number one, show your favorite Americana album purchase of 2025, new. Okay, and that is I don't have the vinyl for it. My first one is Jason Isbell. Love this guy, Jason Isbell, and this is his breakup record, I guess, and it's which are always pretty interesting. Foxes in the Snow. Okay, and yeah, he broke up with his ex Samantha Shire. So yeah, so but this is really good record. His last two records were phenomenal, I think. This is a very quiet record for him. It's more like him with guitar and some other instrumentation, but mostly it's him and his guitar. So it's a really quiet record, and it's produced by him and Gina Johnson, and that's Jason Isbell right in there. Okay, and it's on 30 Tigers Southeastern Records. Beautiful cover. I'd like to have that on vinyl. It's really good. So that's the first one. All right. Favorite used Americana find of 2025. And that's very simple. Jason Isbell, once again. And this is reunions. This album was a slow grower for me because at first, when I first heard it, I thought, oh, it's kind of dull. But then I started really listening to the lyrics and listening to the music, and I really love this record now. It has some really good stuff on it. It's got the lyrics in there. It's a gatefold. It's got like a little inner sleeve in here that tells you all about the record. And this is from 2020 actually, but I bought this used in 2025. I had this on CD for the longest, but now I have it on vinyl. And my favorite song on this record is Be Afraid. I love that song. Oh my God. And It Gets Easier. And Only Children is another one. Really good. Yeah. Reunions. Jason Isbell. Incredible singer-songwriter with lots of integrity, great values. He's a true American. And he does not like what's going on right now in our country. And he does make no secret of it. And I love that about him. All right, next up. Let's see. Next, the last Americana record purchased in 2025, and that is a gentleman by the name of Gregory Alan Isaacson. Oh, Isaacoff, excuse me, Isaacoff. He's an incredible singer-songwriter. Um, Very similar to Jason Isbell. A little quieter, I think. A little bit more pastoral. Very good. He's from South Africa. And there's like an inner in here too. His covers are really interesting. This is called The Weatherman. And some great songs on this record as well. Astronaut's Good, The Universe, Suitcase Full of Sparks, Second Chances, St. Valentine, Amsterdam, a really great song. I think I just played that the other day on my show, on my radio show. Yeah, this is a great album. And this, I think it came out this year, or last year. The Weatherman. Yeah, good record. If you like singer-songwriter, you like Americana, you'll really, really be into this guy. He's actually playing at the Mahaffey Theater tonight in St. Petersburg. It's a sold-out show. I had no idea it was going to be sold out, but it was sold out. And it's cold out right now, so I don't know. I'm kind of iffy. I might go out there and see if anybody has a ticket to sell really cheap that they want to get rid of. I'll buy one ticket and go in and watch him tonight. So, wish me luck on that. Okay, next. Number 4. A show, an Americana record with an acoustic instrument on the cover. I didn't think I'd have one, but I got this one on Record Store Day Black Friday. Oh no, I didn't get this on Black Friday, but this is a Black Friday release. And this is a record by an artist that I just learned about maybe a year ago. And I think she's intriguing and very interesting. She's kind of like she makes me think of like an Americana version of Billie Holiday. Very, very interesting, very good singer with a really ravaged voice. And her name is Karen Dalton. And yeah, she's very interesting, incredibly emotional and sad, but beautiful. Very sad story. I think she had a lot of problems with alcohol and drugs. She was a housewife who gave up everything, including her children, to pursue her music. She had a lot of issues, a lot of problems going on in her life. And this was recorded back in 1967, I believe, in Los Angeles, I believe. Maybe, no, 1968, because this was released in 1969. And she does like she does songs by Booker T. Jones. She does songs by Jelly Roll Morton, by Leadbelly. She also has some stuff that she has written, I believe, or she's arranged. She didn't write any. I don't think she wrote anything on this record, but she did do some interesting arrangements of some traditional songs as well. But this record is called "It's So Hard to Tell Who's Gonna Love You the Best." Karen Dalton, very haunting, sad voice, really sad and broken voice, but just powerful, very, very powerful stuff. But that's the guitar right there. All right, next. Hope I'm doing okay, Sam and Alex. So far. Next up, number 5. Americana record that turns 50 in 2026 or 2025, I guess. Turns 50 in 2025. And that's, to me, their earlier records are very Americana. They got more rock later on, I think. The Eagles, On the Border. I think this is a reissue. I don't think this is an original, but the cover's in kind of bad shape. But the record's okay. I got this like for $1 somewhere. But this has Already Gone on here, On the Border, James Dean, Old 55, Best of My Love. Yeah, I love the cover. I love the typeface too. It's pretty cool. Yeah. This is from 1974, but I think it was really popular in 1975. So I'm saying this 50 years. fact, I looked it up and it said 50 years. So AI might be wrong. I don't know. I just saw that. All right, next. Favorite acoustic ballad. Favorite acoustic ballad comes from this record. This classic, Tracy Chapman's debut album. And the song is called For You. It's the final song on the album. And it's such a, this song, the album, some of the songs in this album just bring me to tears sometimes. Baby Can I Hold You? Oh my God, that gets me every time. And For My Love is great, if not now. But For You is just a beautiful ballad. It's just gorgeous. I loved it with short hair like this, with the short dreads. I mean, she looks good with long dreads, but I like the short dreads the best. Look at her. Oh my God. Love me some Tracy Chapman. I'm glad they re-released her records, her first album, because it was really hard to find. And I lost mine in the New York transition from New York to Florida. I lost a lot of my records, and that was one of them. All right, next. Don't judge number 7. Don't judge a record by its cover. Show a record which cover is worse than the music. That was pretty easy, and I don't have this on vinyl, so I'll show it on CD. And it is Wilco's Wilco. Not my favorite Wilco album, but the music is definitely better than this stupid cover. I don't get this cover at all. It's just stupid. What's with the camel? I don't get it. It's called Wilco the Album, and that's them on the back. I can't even tell you what my favorite song on this record is. I don't know. I don't remember. That might be considered sacrilegious to some people, but I never play this record. I just think the cover's so stupid. And so maybe it colored the way I thought about this record. I don't know. But they usually have really good covers. Wilco usually does well with their covers. I think they were trying to be kind of interesting and cute, but it just came across as goofy. This is just dumb. It's a camel. Why? I don't get it. Anyway, that's the end of that. But I'm not judging. It's not a terrible album. It's just not their best. Show an Americana record by a woman. That's pretty easy for me too. There's a young lady who has an amazing voice. She reminds me of Emmylou Harris to some degree, a young Emmylou Harris. And she's on Fat Possum's record. Her name is Courtney Marie Andrews. And she has an incredibly beautiful voice. That was my little dog Grace barking. She wanted to put her 2 cents in. This is Courtney Marie Andrews. She's got a new album coming out in about a month or so. She's so good. And this one is from 2020. This is about 5 years old, or 6 years old almost now. She's got just a beautifully delicate, impassioned voice. Very like almost not a soprano. She's not that high, but her voice is kind of high, like Emmylou Harris. It's very lilty and beautiful, and it's got that strong country sound to it, and just powerful in a different way. Not like Linda Ronstadt, more like I said, like Emmylou Harris, which is a little higher, little thinner, and just really floating above the horizon kind of voice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that kind of thing. And again, another person with a very emotional, sad sounding voice. I just love it. So I love those kind of voices with this kind of music. So, forlorn. You know what I mean? Yeah. I dig this. Dig this little woman. All right. Courtney Marie Andrews. And number 9. Favorite American tune of 2025. I don't have it either on anything except for streaming. And it's somebody who I've been playing a lot of, and he's a very important artist right now, especially when America's going through its darkest period in history, probably since the Civil War. I think we're suffering right now, America. America's really going through some stuff. with this regime. I don't even want to say his name. I can't say his name. I will not give him that kind of attention. But you know what I'm talking about, and whether you agree with me or not, you know what I'm talking about. But we're going some really bad stuff. But my favorite American tune of Americana tune of 2025 is by Jesse Wells. He's going to be somebody that everybody's going to be paying attention to, and a lot of young people are paying attention to this guy because he's kind of like the new generation of the Dylans and the Neil Youngs and the all that kind of stuff. So he's got a lot to say, and the Curtis Mayfields, and he's got some stuff to say, and he's very clear. He's not talking in riddles and rhymes and poems and all. He's hitting you hard with it because I think he thinks it needs to be spoken about in a very hard and sarcastic and sardonic way, and he's really, really good. Here's a song called Join Ice, which I love it. It's all about the type of person you need to be to join a terrorist group like ICE, because I think they're a terrorist group as far as I'm concerned. They're a terrorist group that has been um, funded by and endorsed by this administration. And they're doing horrible things right now, especially right now in Minneapolis. Just horrible. And he talks about it. He's got a song called No Kings. It's great. He's got a song about fentanyl. But this song, Join Ice, has been kicking butt all over the place. And I've been playing it almost every week on my radio show. And I will keep playing it until ICE is gone. Or at least they're regulated the way they should be regulated. Anyway, so enough of that. No more politics. Favorite Americana tune of 2025 is Join Ice. Next. I think this is the last question before... No, two more questions before I do my endorsement or my nomination. Number 10. Show an underappreciated Americana artist record. And this is easy for me. This is a band that I think a lot of people don't know about. They're from out west. They're a phenomenal duo, like Simon and Garfunkel, but for me, vocally, even better. these guys could sing circles around Simon and Garfunkel, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying the lyrics. I mean, their lyrics are great, and they're a very different kind of artist than Simon and Garfunkel lyric-wise. But in terms of vocals, these guys are untouchable. And it's called Penny. The band is called Penny and Sparrow. This is a record called Finch that came out 2019. They have a new record out called Poncho, I think and I don't have it yet, but it just came out, and I'm dying to have it. But this is to me this is a brilliant album. This is like their best record so far that I've ever heard. I love everything that they do, but this record is their best. It opens with a song called Long Gone. There's a song called Eloise that is just unbelievable. Bishop is great cult classically. Requera is incredible. Stockholm, Hannah, Gumshoe. I mean, just so many the harmonies are spine tingling. I mean, just beautiful. Just great photography too on this record. And you can tell they're very close. They're not lovers or anything like that. They both have families and all that kind of stuff, but they're really close to each other. They're very emotionally bonded to each other, and they understand each other completely artistically. So these guys are phenomenal singers and phenomenal guitar players and phenomenal songwriters. And I'd love to see them. They were supposed to come to Tampa during COVID, and they never made it. They had to keep postponing because of issues with things going on and where a lot of COVID cases were coming up, and they were kind of nervous to be here because we were having a lot of cases at the time they were supposed to be here, and they finally they rescheduled like 3 times, and the last time that was it. And the club eventually closed anyway because a lot of clubs started closing down because they were losing business. So that never happened. I lost my money on those tickets, but because the place went out of business. But anyway, I had tickets to the show and never happened. But But they'll be back. I'm sure they'll come another time. Penny and Sparrow, love them. But I don't think a lot of people know them, and I think they're highly underappreciated because I never hear about them in the public atmosphere. And then finally, show an Americana artist record that is not from your country. And I'm going to repeat myself again. The guy that's coming to perform tonight in St. Petersburg, his name is Gregory Alan Isaacson. This is another one of his records. I have about 3 or 4 of his records. This is called Evening Machines. This has really great songs on here. Birth, Berth, San Luis, Powder, Bullet Holes is another great one. Chemicals, Dark, Dark, Dark is great. Wings in All Black, phenomenal. Just a great, great artist. And his covers are so beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah. His name, again, is Gregory Alan Isaacoff. And he has another inner with the lyrics. And, yeah, he's, I don't know that much about him other than he's from South Africa. And he's just a wonderful artist. I hope I get to see him tonight. Maybe I'll be lucky and get a ticket out there. Because the show is sold out. Anyway, so that's all in terms of the records. And finally, number 12, challenge another channel to participate in this challenge. And I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. There were several people I was thinking about. And some of them I said, I think they're going to do it anyway. So I want to get somebody who I haven't heard from in a while, and I hope he's doing okay. I saw him at Record Store Day, Black Friday, in person. We've met before, but I saw him. He lives in Florida, and he's a really good guy. I mean, a wonderful guy. He's a great family man. He's a great husband and a great father. And a really, I can tell he can be a really good friend. And I like I said, I've only met up with him like 2 or 3 times, but every time I've met up with him, it's like he's like an old friend, you know. And he's just a really class act. And his channel is called Music Talk with John. And his name is John. So John, if you're watching, I nominate you to do the 2026 Americana Tag. I'd like to see your take on this tag, and maybe it'll bring you out of hibernation because I haven't seen any videos from him in a while. So hopefully things are going well with him. Probably text him later on today and let him know that I nominated him, and just also check and see how he's doing and how his family's doing. But anyway, because we all got our stuff. You know, I know there's times that I disappear because I've got things going on in my life, but it's always nice for people to check on one another. And also, a challenge will also make people know that they're thinking about you, that you're being thought of. So, you know, and it was really nice of Alex to nominate me, even though I gave him a little shit for it. But anyway, so have a wonderful day, guys, and keep listening to great music, because there's a lot of great music out there. Take care.